Hey,
Hey, what's up?
hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm amazing. So I'm
Jonga,
gonna.
technology sana ayo yam.
It's crazy, eh?
Crazy. Technology is not for me.
Okay, so look, I know I'm gonna blindside you so badly. So
Oh yes.
yeah, so wait, I can't see your face. Put your phone down. Okay, there. Um, so when you told me today that we're gonna have that you accepted my request to have a talk, I was thinking, man, there's so many things I could ask you. And there's so many things that we could talk about and things that we probably have talked about. So I decided
Okay.
to try and make it interesting, right? I was jotting down some like little notes and papers and stuff. And I'm
Mhm.
basically gonna ask you some questions that I wrote down on this thing.
Oh dear heavens. Oh my word.
So
Now
yeah.
I'm freaking out, bruh.
So you can answer some of them you don't have to answer, okay?
Okay.
But but most of them are pretty fun. Some of them are obviously very serious, but I think a lot of them will help a lot of people with a lot of different things, and they're very like up and down. So yeah, it's like very serious and really yeah. So tell me if you're
Okay.
ready.
I'm a big girl. I can take care of this.
So basically, the theme is your thoughts and opinions on just the psyche of certain things. So that's like the top part, right? And then there's bullet.
Okay.
So I'll name you something, and then you'll tell me your thoughts and opinions about it, or whatever it is, right? So whatever
Mm.
thoughts and opinions you have on it, it can be from a psychologist point of view, it can be from a mommy point of view, it can be from a human point of view, it can be from anything, just from you. Okay,
Okay.
you ready?
I'm ready.
I
I feel
want you.
like I'm being tested.
I want you to tell me your thoughts and opinions on the current state of the world.
It's crazy.
Okay. How so?
Craziness. It's like Ukubane, when a dog is chasing its tail, we don't know whether we're coming or we're going. And
Hmm.
I do a lot of that has got to do with the confusion that people don't know what's really happening. We
Hmm.
get snippets of things and you try and piece those snippets together.
Hmm.
And it's not going to be a complete picture because it feels like there's always missing pieces.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it, actually.
Do you feel so again, these some of them will take long, some of them will be short, okay? So yeah. So do you feel that then that what you're saying now it's crazier than it was before? Do you think it's just crazy only now? Do you think it's gonna be crazy in the future? What do you think?
I think right now is crazier than before because
Okay.
there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a difference with trying to figure stuff out when you've got the freedom to do that. Kanti ngoku, I think we feel like we're still trying to figure stuff out, but there's a lot of restrictions. So in trying to figure yourself out, you need to tiptoe around everything else that is happening, which makes it crazy.
Okay, so that's what kind of makes it a bit crazy or crazier is the fact that you're
Yes,
trying to understand something, but then there's so many other things that you don't want to step on that then you
yes,
can't really. Okay, that's
yeah.
almost like that. Almost comes, yeah. It's almost like this where people kind of like I get a lot of people now that say that they watch the videos and they listen to certain things, and I'm thinking to myself, well then let's get on the talk and talk about it, and they're like, "No,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what people would say, I don't know what things would be like, and again it's like I think it's that fear of I don't want to say something that is going to offend someone else, or it's going to be jittery to someone else in the pursuit of wanting to know stuff.
I think totally random thought. I
Mm-hmm.
think if people were to be honest with each other in
Mm-hmm.
terms of how they feel
Yeah.
and how they are affected by what other people say, I think we'd
Mm-hmm.
all be happier because it wouldn't be trying to figure it out. Ukuthi, I might have offended Ulungelo, but he didn't say anything. I think if Ulungelo had said, look, Staba, you offended me, Kanji, it gives me an opportunity to apologize for offending you, and then it clears the air, then there wouldn't be tension. So I do think that if we were a more honest people, we'd be happier people. And I do think that I have a lot of experience in this and that yo is our banjo, Changa. You find that, well, right? And we're raised in a culture where we need to respect certain people for certain reasons. But abantu abuse that respect. And they know that you can't question it because you expected to respect that person. So you're left in a situation where you can't challenge it because it's not expected of you to challenge certain things. And then when you don't, you're unhappy because you didn't express your opinions about that. And when you do, people have a certain opinion about you. It's a difficult situation, but I do think that if we're
so with truth, we'll be happier people.
Yeah,
it might be difficult to swallow, but then at least the craziness won't be as much.
Yes, definitely.
Perfect. Okay, now second one. What do you think about media? So about YouTubers, bloggers, Insta models, influencers, just media in general.
Media. Now I'm all things. They don't make sense to me, But I do think that those platforms, all of them, if they were to be used for making a positive difference, they could actually reach a lot of people. But it's just that what I've seen, the little that I've seen, you get a sense of to want to show you what's better than theirs. Over you've got a phone, mine is better than yours. You've got a Gucci bag, mine's better than yours. It's more like a competitive environment that basically sucks the happiness out of the people. Because yes, you've got a nicer whatever than me. It's yours. I've got nicer stuff too. So I do think that it could be a nice platform, but it does be used in a way that would, create a positive influence on people in general, then would go a long way.
Yeah.
But some of the things those bizarre, I seriously don't know anything about.
Yeah, or like YouTubers and bloggers and Insta models.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and influencers, I think, but what you're saying, though, I totally agree with that. It's like, again, I was speaking to a friend of mine now, he gave me such a hard quote. He said to me that life is like a mirror.
Okay.
A mirror, and I was thinking to myself, like that's deep. Like you whatever you push, you express, you get back, right? And then he said to me, like in the mirror, in the sense of the mirror doesn't judge you, you judge yourself. The mirror only shows you what's real with you,
You project towards how you feel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I was thinking about it. I was like, it's such a simple line, and he probably thinks it's something that's so small. But I was thinking to myself, like, that can go so much further. You can unravel that, in the sense of like social media, the things that like now that I've started these lives and started to kind of post a bit more positive stuff. I've only seen positive things. You've only been kind of seeing that and engaging in stuff, and then as a result, my social media persona per se and my life persona has all been kind of positive, and again, it's like, well, just the other day, it could have been like I could have clicked on something that I didn't like, and it would have been negative. I would have seen people get killed. I would have seen people get, burnt and whatever it is, and then I would have been hurt and angry and malevolent, and I felt that quote was so big, and also it goes even further with that by saying, look, all of these things that you're seeing is actually part of what you have. It's part of what you're able to do. Like, you're able to steal, you're able to kill, you're able to love as much as you are able to do everything else, right? So then when you have all these emotions that are inside you, you see them in the world, and then you pick what you want to see based on what you want to do. You know, so it's like if you see a little a note on the floor, that you can either take it and steal it, or you can either go and give it back to the person, right? But now you then fight with yourself with that, and then you find that then you say, well, around, oh, but there's a lot of people that are angry out in the world, and I'll just like to steal this money. Then what you'll see is that people will be stealing because it's part of your personality that you're projecting. But as soon as you do something, then a lot of things around you then become positive, you know? So yeah, that's just my take.
I think I'm reminded by that quote, let it be the change you want to see in the world.
Yeah, I don't know, wasn't that Nelson? I don't know, but Nelson quotes everything.
Mahatma Gandhi. I don't know who that. Yes, it be the change you want to see in the world. Ne? If you want to see people happy, create a happy environment. Sometimes you become, look, Janga, I'm a mental health practitioner, right? And I think happy is in the center of what I do. The happier people are, the healthier people are. You understand? Yes, there's going to be hardships and things like that, but if you don't soak them as a sponge, remember, it's sponge, it soaks from outside in. Ne? If we make a sponge dry, it soaks from the outside and then it just sucks everything in. Whatever it is that you soak out there, it should be something that makes you the better. Because you want to create a happy environment for yourself. Be that change. Create that happy environment so that you can attract that based on the decisions that you make, based on the influence that you have on other people. And you basically just attract this thing. Yes.
That's it. Yeah, that is it, man. Okay, next, moving on. What thoughts and opinions do you have on the current state of women?
Women. Oh my God. Lungelo, I could write a book. Yep. On women. I think it's sad.
Okay.
My opinion is it's sad what women have reduced themselves to. It's sad to watch as a mental health professional. It's sad to watch as a parent. Because we all raise abantwana bethu to be independent, to be self-sufficient. You want them to get into stuff, get into relationships because they like the guy. They want to explore what is happening and if they could be happy. And all you find now, I was reading a post on Instagram, on Twitter this morning. Okay, I want to go out on a date with a rich, handsome guy. You're happy. Your preference is handsome, fine. Everybody wants a good-looking guy, but you're happy. Wena uzawufuna omnye umntana omnye umntu akwenzela izinto that you can't even afford to. It's sad ukukhulisa abantwana abazoba zimbedlenge. Do you know what imbedlenge is? Yes, imbedlenge.
No.
Imbedlenge, it's an orphan. Ozocela akhangeze emntwini omnye because they don't have no one to take care of themselves. Because why aren't you taking care of yourself? It's not even about, for instance, I'm an independent woman. I've been independent. And it's not even about not being pretty to a point of not having a man who's going to want to take care of you. It's about, I'm doing this for me. It's about self-respect. It's about self-worth. Akekho umuntu ozokuvalidator Lungelo if you can't find that within yourself. Because about life being a mirror. Whatever it is that you put out, that's exactly what people see. If people see a broken toy that needs to be taken care of, that's what they take care of, a broken toy. They don't take care of a pretty broken toy. You don't take care of a broken toy because that's what you project into the world. So basically, you're like I said, I could go on the whole thing. But all I'm saying is it's sad. It's sad.
Why do you think it's like that?
Kungafuna ukwenza nto. Kungafuna ukwenza nto and think about being pretty is enough. Not.
I think
being pretty, you don't even count being pretty. Pretty for what? Pretty for what? Pretty wenza ntoni apha? Kungafuna ukwenza into lungelo and ufuna ukwenzelwa ngabantu lonke ixesha. Who owes you what? I guess.
So a lot of women will say that it's a result of men being oppressive or men being toxic.
Sorry, say that again?
Offensive and men being toxic and society not allowing them to flourish.
No, I don't know anything about that. But what I can say is, I think our past does not determine who we become. Whether ukhule emzini, or let's say ukhule from humble beginnings like me, I grew up from a very poor family. You understand? But you choose what you want your life to be. You understand? You don't just say because ekhaya kuyatuchekwa, I'm going to grow up and learn how to cook and hope that someday somebody is going to see me and ask me to go cook for him at his place. No, you do not do that. If somebody asks me to cook for them in their house, because that's
Okay, wait, your speaker.
What happened?
Okay, speak again.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, can
my
you?
settings haven't changed.
Yeah, can you?
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Uguti, where you come from does not determine who you become. You choose who you become.
Okay. I'm gonna end this one and then I'm gonna start another one now, okay?
Okay, no problem.
I can hear you now, you're back.
I can hardly hear you.
You can't hear me now?
It's very soft. Did you not turn your volume down?
No. It would happen the same with you now as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we should start another one.
Okay. All right.
Okay, sure.